What's up there, YouTubes and all you cool cats and kittens? Today is video 3 on my series of putting in a backyard putting green with real quick before we get started today. We got somebody joining the 180B club, so shout out to Alan, Yard Mastery. If you guys aren't familiar with it, go check it out. Welcome to the 180B club. So as you can see, we're doing some pretty substantial green up here. We had quite a lot of rain last night, so I've got some nasty wet spots over here. I've also got standing water in my beds in the backyard. Really need to get out here and do a mow. Really the slowest area to develop is down here on the west end, and that makes sense from a sunlight standpoint because sun sets in the west over here, and in the evening, you know, fairly early on in the afternoon, that sun gets cast behind the house and stops the sun from really heating up a lot of this area of the green, and so that's what's causing this area to green up a little bit slower than the other ones. It just doesn't have near the sunlight exposure for the extent of the day. That's what's going on over here, but as you can see, everywhere else we're doing some pretty substantial green up. So really today I'm focused on doing some mowing, getting the height of cut down. We need to just, you know, increase our frequency of mowing, encourage some horizontal growth of that grass into the slower spots. And then I'm going to be putting down some more fertilizer to just push this. We're making really good progress. Now it's just more of a sit and wait and be patient. All right, sorry for the short delay there. We got to get a mow in, so you can see some stripe in action here. Now we'll work our way to the yard, but just needed to get the mow in before I head out of town. Also just makes the putting green look a little bit better if everything else around it is mowed, not just the putting green itself. So, all right, let's lower the height of cut down to 5 mil, and we'll get started. I really do like the ability to lower the height of cut on this unit. It's so much easier than my old McLean. Literally just a few twists and turns here, but also just the precision. You can really adjust precisely with this 180B way more than you can with specific height adjustments on the like a McLean unit. All right, close enough for the girls I go with. Like I mentioned a little bit before, the putting green's in pretty good shape so far. I mean, we started early part of April. It's middle of May now. So we're having really good growth, really good progress. I really can't ask for it to be any better shape than it is right now. So really all we need to do is get a nice good cut on it. We'll put down the fertilizer, and that's all we really need to do today. What I like to do whenever I'm mowing the green is do a couple perimeter passes, and then I like to come back across the field on a green at least a minimum 2 directions. Sometimes I'll do 3 directions, and that really is to get a really nice quality cut to help with the putting surface. So. right, we just got our mow done. Now it's time to put down some fertilizer to help this stuff, to just help push the green here. As you guys know, if you've been following the series, I'm using the Pro-Pete 90 plus 1704 combination. If you guys have not checked out the latest video that the Pest and Lawn Ginger put out on Pro-Pete, where he went actually to the Pro-Pete plant and did an interview there, you guys go check that out and learn a little bit about this fertilizer. It's pretty neat. It's got a whole lot of additives in it over and above, you know, your NPK. Take a look at the prill size here. And also, you know, once any sort of moisture, any sort of water gets on this, these prills, I mean, it just automatically gets absorbed into the soil. I love that in my fertilizers. That's great stuff. All right, I got the fertilizer out. I'm just gonna do a light watering, very, very, very light. We got some really heavy rains last night, so there's a lot of moisture in the ground already. Hey, big shout out to Kicking Bird Golf Club here in Edmond. Thanks for sending me this flag and the pin. So appreciate that. Well, all we got left to do now is, I guess, try this bad boy out. Oh, killing me, Smalls. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more videos like this, please like and subscribe. Hit your bell notification so you can stay up to date with everything we've got going on. I'm Real Bob Shady. Thank you guys so much, and we will catch you on the flip side.